that in here. So now I've got that bad boy, and then that way I can keep my phone separate if I need to film or do something like that, grab a quick picture. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's an Onyx off-road right there that I'm using, and you can see out where I'm driving out here is just hit 5,000 feet elevation. It's a beautiful area, love it up here. And I got about 15 minutes or so before I hit some dirt roads, so we'll get back at you when we do that. For those of you that haven't driven through the Sierra Nevada mountain range, this area is just absolutely stunning. Beautiful mountains everywhere, granite all over the place, and it's just loaded with off-road trails and four-wheel drive trails everywhere. It's an awesome place to explore. I highly recommend getting on Onyx or something like that and just figuring out a place to go camp and explore. Check this place out, because there's a ton of it out here. Well, you guys, I ran into an unfortunate situation. The area I was headed to is closed for the next 4 years. So I'm gonna head to a different area and see if I can figure out another place to camp. It's really unfortunate because I had mapped out a whole route on X off-road and got up here and it's all closed down. So change of plans, gotta be flexible, right? So check back in once I figure out where I'm gonna go now. All right, you guys, so I think we're gonna head up towards Bowman and Fouchery, like Sawmill Lake, that whole area. See if we can find a good dispersed spot up there to camp in. That's kind of the closest thing to where I was planning to explore. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna head up there, see what we can find. I'm sure there's, I mean, that area is beautiful. It's just that the only problem is that it's the day after July 4th, so I'm thinking it's gonna be really busy, but let's hope for that not being the case. So anyways, I'll touch back in with you guys when I get a little bit further up this road, and I think it's going to be paved for a while. I've been up here once before a while back, and it was beautiful. I loved it. It's just definitely a popular place, so we'll see. Well, you guys, we made it to some dirt. Just a rocky, hard-packed road, so I'll record if there's anything interesting. All right, I'm gonna do my ball joints a favor and air down because it's freaking bumpy on the way in here, but let me show you this real quick. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. So you can kind of see that dam right over there. That's the dam for Bowman Lake. So we got to get all the way down through here, and then you kind of wind up around the bottom. You can kind of see, actually, there's like a light trail over there on the side where it goes up and then back up over, and then it goes down and runs along the whole side of the lake there. But man, is that gorgeous or what? All right, time to air down. So I know it doesn't look it right here, but it's pretty steep, very rocky. And there's a minivan up in front of me. It's pretty bumpy too. lie, it's definitely more tricky filming these things with a manual, because I really need one hand to make sure that I can shift, but I'm doing my best. All right, unfortunately, I think I need to use, let's see, am I gonna have to put it in four-wheel drive? Woo, that is freaking wobbly, bro. Nope, two-wheel drive. Nice. So what do you want to bet I'll see some Subarus up here? Those guys, I'll tell you what, they'll take their car through anything. There's some spots back there that I would not take a car through without a doubt, but I'm surprised every now and then. I am still in two-wheel drive, so, and they got all-wheel drive, so maybe that's the trick. We'll see. Oh my goodness, it's freaking wobbly. Lake. Well, kind of how I figured. Bowman is absolutely packed. Every single spot is taken, and a lot of spots that actually aren't spots that are taken. So I'm just gonna keep going until we find a spot here. I might go back to one of these other lakes and see what we can find. Yeah, we'll see. There might still be a little bit more around the back of this lake, but I don't think so. So we'll see. Pretty cool little area. I'm just kind of trudging my way back through here up towards Sawmill Lake. See if I can find a spot. But like a little pond back here. It's up pretty high. I think we're probably around 5,000 foot elevation. So I'd assume that all freezes over. I wonder if it dries out though. I'm curious about it. See if I can come back and fish it tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep working my way back through here. Pretty rocky. A couple of decent little obstacles in there. It's hard to record and grab a stick at the same time, but yeah, so that would be why you don't get some of that driving action. I think I found us a good spot here. See the lake down there. Just need to find a good rock to shove underneath that front tire. See if we can pull up on that. All right, I gotta grab the inReach. So one note about these, I would recommend that you always make sure that these are working and charged and everything before you go out. I always send a test message before I leave cell reception, make sure it's all good to go, and then I can text my wife and check in, and if I have an emergency, I know it's working. We'll get camp set up, but it is a really nice spot. Get this on. That. Well, we made it to camp, and before I set up, there's something very important that I need to do. Hopefully you can see that okay. Let's see. There you go. Two-Hearted IPA. This one is 7%. Wanted to give this one a shot. I may have had this before, but I can't remember. So anyways, here we go. Sound of freedom. Oh, it's bubbly. It was a bumpy ride in. I should have thought about that. All right. Now for the actual taste test. Delicious. Yeah, it's gonna go good. So now that I have beer all over my hands, I need to get camp set up. All right, I'm gonna get this awning thrown out real quick, get some lighting up. I bought some little like S clips at Walmart earlier today when I was stopping for groceries. So now that just clips in there. Makes my life way easier. If you guys want to see any of this when it's not dark, then I have a video on my channel you guys can check out. It's like Overland diesel walk around or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but there you go. Awning's up. Grab my chair out, get the firewood out, all that stuff. All right, let's grab some firewood here. Nice. All right, you guys, I think we're gonna get to making some dinner. I have some fresh halibut that I caught yesterday. I have potatoes, onions, and some fresh cucumber to go on the side. I have lemon, and I think we're going to try to fry it up. Yeah, we're going to see how that goes. I don't fry fish very often, but I kind of want to try it on this fresh halibut and see if it's good. So, let's get started. I made a mistake. Put it in the freezer. I'm gonna see if maybe I can go set it on the engine and warm it up so that I can use it. We'll do dinner in a little bit. I'll drink some beer in the meantime and sit by the fire. All right, I've got my halibut sitting on the engine block right now. That'll defrost pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. And then after that, then we'll make some dinner, because I'm hungry. But for now, cheers. All right, I think my halibut might be defrosted enough. Oh yeah, that'll work. That worked really well, actually. All right, the halibut is finally defrosted, mostly. Okay, so right here I have some flour. Mix some salt in there. And some pepper. So I'm taking a random shot here at frying because I don't know anything about this. Put them in some egg, into the flour. And then my understanding is that I need to get the panko that I bought, dip it in egg again, and then dip it in panko, and then fry it up. So we're gonna see how this works. So I dumped the flour out because I'm done with that. And I'm putting panko in the same bag. Let's see what happens here. So if I dip this in egg again, I mean, it looks great. All right, let's see here. I mean, that's doing frying things right there. Let's see what happens. So these little cucumbers, it's really tasty to just put like a little bit of salt and pepper on them. All right, you guys, look at that. Fresh halibut caught yesterday, cucumbers with salt and pepper, and lemon on there. It's a great dinner. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy after I take these others off. It's not bad for camp food. All right, let's eat. That is delicious. Okay, guys, one last thing. Since I have a freezer, I thought, why not bring some Haagen-Dazs mint chip ice cream? Should we do a taste test on this too? What do you think? Yeah, we're gonna do it. I think this is the first time I've ever bought ice cream while camping. But I had my fridge set up so that half of it is a freezer right now. So I was like, dude, I should try this. Okay, what do you think of that? Does it look good? Here we go. Oh, that's delicious. Nice. I do not ever get Haagen-Dazs, but that's really good. All right, I'm gonna eat some of this. Enjoy the rest of my night. And I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, you guys. It is 7:30. Woke up quite a bit ago, actually, but just laid in bed for a little bit, relaxed. It's like a perfect 65 degrees out here right now. It's really enjoyable. A little warm during the day right now, but it's okay. It was 114 back at my house, so I'm not complaining about the high of 87. So anyways, I think let's make some coffee, and then I'll show you guys around this campsite. It's a really cool area. I'd definitely like to come back here again for sure. There's some other campsites that I think that would probably be open if it wasn't July 4th weekend. So anyways, let's get to it. All right, you guys, got my coffee. We're gonna do a little walk around, show you this whole area. So there's the campsite. It's a cool little campsite. So there's that, and then it goes over there, and there's the big lake right there, and there's a big old dam. So this is what I had to come up through yesterday. Not too bad, but all I did was put it in 4 low and put it in first gear, and I didn't even touch the gas and just let it walk up here. Super easy. It didn't even slip or act weird. I probably didn't even need 4 low. Just figured it'd be easier. And then yesterday I went up there. So I'll show you this. There's another campsite up here, but it was a little rocky and I couldn't really get level, so I ended up coming back down to that flatter spot. But I'll show you this one when we get up here. All right. So this is the other campsite. Super cool. Look at this view though. It's just freaking gorgeous. So you can see why I wanted to camp up here, but there really wasn't a good place to get level at all. Kind of tried using this spot over here, but it's just too off camber. But look at this. What a beautiful lake. All right, you guys, I can't help it. I gotta go do some fishing. We'll do breakfast after this. So today I think we're going to start off with a Castmaster. Just a little spoon and treble hook on the back. Show you that. These seem to work pretty well in the past, so we'll see what happens today. I do have some power bait and stuff too if I can't get anything on a reel, like a reel action pull in or whatever. Alright, you guys, so switched over to a rooster tail. I'm going to give this a shot for a little bit. I don't seem too interested in the stuff that's moving right now, but I haven't seen a lot of topwater bite around here, so I'm wondering if I need to get my fly rod out, try that. So I'm going to give this a little bit longer, maybe go make some breakfast and then go back to fishing. We're going to take a break. make some breakfast, come up with a new plan. Quite the smorgasbord. I guess it's a good thing I brought plastic bags with me because I always make way too much. Well, you guys, the main camera decided it was too hot, so there's the burrito. Put some sriracha on there. And we're gonna see how this is. The breakfast burritos are done. I did have some bites already because that camera got too hot. It's pretty warm out here already. It's probably mid 80s, maybe a little bit hotter. So yeah, anyways. Look at that. Delicious. This is really good. All right, guys. I gotta clean up from breakfast. All right, you guys, we're back out here fishing again. Camp's all cleaned up. But just want to try to catch something here today. There's fish jumping all over the place. We just gotta figure out what they're looking for. You guys see that snake in the water right there? I was walking over here and he took off from right here. Okay, so I broke out the Tenkara rod. I keep seeing like bites on little flies up and close to the shore. Alright, you guys, so I missed a fish. I broke my leader off on the Tenkara rod. He came up right here in front of me, grabbed it. I set the hook and it snapped him off, but my battery had died and I didn't realize it. So, fresh battery. Let's see if we can catch him again. Well, you guys, unfortunately, fishing was unsuccessful. It's 1 o'clock now, and I think I got down there around like 10 or so and fished. So I gave it a good 3 hours. I had one on the power bait, and he spit the hook. So I rebaited and put that back out. Never got a bite again on that one. And then I was fishing with the tenkara rod a little bit as well, which is like that fly rod looking thing that you guys saw me using. And the first cast with that tenkara rod, I had a fish on. Came right up from the bottom. Water's crystal clear, so it came right up from the bottom. Saw him come up, grabbed the fly, started to go back down. I set the hook. My leader snapped off my line. A little disappointing. So I re-rigged everything and then went back out, and I put in another good hour at least of casting with a tenkara rod and never got another bite. So there's fish in the lake. I just can't catch them. So anyways, I'm going to get the camp cleaned up and get everything put away. And then I'm going to head home because it's getting hot out here, and my family's going to be at home tonight. So I want to go back and see them. So anyways, I appreciate you guys coming along for this adventure. What do you guys think of the new shirts? You like that? If I can figure out a way to do it more affordably, I'm going to try to offer these for sale for people and find hats and stuff as well. I haven't actually found a hat that works well yet. I'm wearing my company hat all the time, which I really like, but I want to get some with my YouTube brand on there. So anyways, I'm going to keep working on that stuff. So if you guys like these videos, like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Leave a comment, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming.